Ladies and gentlemen, the tag division finally going to heat up. We're going to see who can become the tag champion with a whole range of qualifiers and all that jazz.
Yes, the teams have been drawn up. The brackets do exist, and some interesting team ups join a bunch of actual teams. Well, I mean, technically, this was an actual team at one point.
The Project Superbody team from the European independent scene. And ladies and gentlemen, it appears as though we must be quiet as they conduct their business. Christian Cage leading the patriarchy. Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus due to compete.
Yes, Christian ensuring that with his guidance, the rest of the patriarchy will be able to win this tournament easy.
Indeed, we start off with Kip Sabian and Luchasaurus, matches you could see in AEW Dark at the time. Kip, of course, was old Kip.
Dark,
yeah, was probably older Kip, not newer Kip. Not Return Against Pac Kip. Or Box Kip, if you wish to refer to him as that.
I honestly kind of wish he did more with the box thing, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, it is in the album cover for his theme, at least.
It's still in his entrance, video, when rarely he actually comes out with it.
Yep. So, you gotta think the X Factor here is gonna be Christian Cage. Yes, Penelope Ford has interfered for Kip Sabian in the past, but Christian Cage is... Well, I guess I'll refer to it just like Jim Ross or Tony Schiavone would. A bastard.
Well, yes. To be more informal, to be informal, to be a bit more formal. He is a veteran. He is a well-trained veteran. He is a veteran asshole. So he is
no, bastard.
He is very well practiced at being a bastard.
There we go. He's not the bastard Park. He's just a bastard.
Yes, he's not positive title bastard. He is very much negative assertion bastard.
Yes, Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian is notable for being the World of Sport Tag Champion during its reboot.
Yes, wasn't he was the one that was teaming with the reality star?
Yes. No. The guy then teamed up with Adam Maxted. Maxted wasn't in World of Sport at the time. It was...
No, it was a different reality star.
Was it Liam Slater? No.
No, I don't think it was him and Slater.
No, I think it was someone who teamed with Slater. That's for sure.
At some point, we're gonna have to go do a deep dive onto the World of Sport reboot because it was a time.
I watched it all. It was a young. I'd like to remind you that the current tag team champions of that was Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Grado.
Yeah.
It was Easton Reese. That's it.
No wonder I don't remember.
Easton Reese, who's been in wrestling since 2006, was a part of Alpha Bad with Kip Sabian.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a theme with Kip Sabian teams.
Yeah. It's bad. Literally, that's just the word bad.
Yep.
Martin Kirby and Nick Wayne, two ends of the British independent scene. Hurricane Rana onto Kirby.
Has Nick Wayne been a part of the British independent scene?
Nick Wayne was at one point, I believe. Was definitely part of the American independent scene. Definitely joined. Remember, he fought Strickland shortly after Strickland's release from WWE.
Dueling forearms, Nick able to get.
Wait, Nick Wayne is English, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't think the Wayne.
I thought he was. He gives me off like the swagger of an Englishman, but he apparently isn't.
Gives the swagger of a British Year 7.
Yeah, he gives me the swagger of an Osprey.
Will Ospreay is a bit more mature. He hasn't got the youthful dumbassery of a year 7.
Yeah, that's I think that's the main difference. To be fair, but yeah, Nick Wayne signed for AEW very early on in his career.
Yeah,
No,
the
he's still
contract with
18, 19
I
now.
would say, yeah, so young the contract had a caveat that he wasn't allowed to actually join the company properly till he was 18.
And well, now he has. He is officially 18 and a member of the roster. Yeah, I have heard people say he is a bit of a Will Ospreay clone.
I can see it.
I can
Like
definitely see it.
I can see him growing up in a similar way as Osprey did.
Yeah, I can see him being a prodigy. That's for sure.
Spinning back heel kick from the big man.
Yeah, no rest for the wicked on kill switch. Feels weird calling him kill switch.
I was going to ask, are we under the same obligation to call him that?
I would rather have Christian Cage not bring up my father. So yes.
Highly
Project
commendable.
Superbad's been doing a lot of teamwork though.
Yeah, doing a good job keeping a lot of the match in their corner.
And then utilizing joint offense. Hurricane Rana puts Nick Wayne into their corner.
Off the ropes. Big
Beau-
jumping knee.
yeah, beautiful right on the chin of Nick. Kirby getting involved.
Burying the shoulder into Nick's midsection.
Yeah, keeping Nick in the corner, keeping him away from Luchasaurus. Not a terrible strategy.
Yeah, you got to think if anyone on that team you're going to want to isolate, it will be Nick Wayne. You know, not only the smaller man but the less experienced competitor.
Indeed, and Luchasaurus, has that power advantage. And when you are in the lighter weight divisions, when you're more so fitting of a cruiserweight title, let's say, you don't want to be facing off someone who can probably bench press you to oblivion. Not shooting star, sorry. A modified swanton there from Nick Wayne. Counters Hurricane Run into a power bomb.
Kirby breaking it up.
Yeah, Kirby getting into the ring to prevent it. Chop onto kill switch.
Sends him down.
You gotta think Kirby might want to hit that Zoidberg elbow. It's the technique that when it lands has a 100% proven track record.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest moves to land, but when it connects, it's almost impossible to beat.
Bridge on the German, but unfortunately Killswitch has very long legs.
This time, with Nick Wayne fighting with Kip, Killswitch still able to get out.
Part of me thinks Kip kind of positioned himself to kind of force Wayne to try and, move him out of the way there.
Yeah, it's like at first Wayne thought they had the advantage and was going for the thing, and then Kip able to just clamp down and keep Nick in position.
Yeah, that is veteran instinct, to be fair.
Yeah, being able to move as the tide turns. It's where that again, inexperience from Nick Wayne.
The beautiful Fujiwara.
Catching him out of the run.
Wayne getting involved, as is Kip.
Match breaking down for a few moments. Back into that armbar.
There's the British style, a more technical base. Meeting of the minds.
Meeting of the minds between the men in pink.
I just realized 2 of them are in pink and 2 of them are in black and white.
Yep.
Very fitting.
And they are on opposite teams.
Again, very fitting. Killswitch yet to land anything that's really big. I think Nick Wayne tried to call for the tag. Luchasaurus grants it.
Kirby trying to redirect. Gets drop kicked, but gets drop kicked into his own corner.
Yeah, let's not forget Luchasaurus is a former AEW Tag Team Champion. Teamed up with Jungle Boy, now Jack Perry.
Yes.
Jurassic
Kill
Express.
Switch and the Scapegoat have really changed positions over the years.
Yeah, now they're both people that you want to punch, but Luchasaurus is begrudgingly, at least.
So it would seem. What if I Slupex?
Well, I mean, would you not want to punch Jack Perry?
I mean, would you not want to punch Christian Cage?
Luchasaurus is not Christian. You know what? It's not Christian Cage. Luchasaurus is not Christian Cage.
Luchasaurus is not Christian Cage.
Can confirm. Beautiful brainbuster there.
Yeah,
Crucifix bomb.
Tag made.
Yeah, it was the
Hit
crucifix. Was a crucifix bomb from Nick Wayne. However, Kirby just ended up in the ropes.
Yeah, a lot of like big moves, ending up tying people in the ropes.
Super kick into the Enziguri.
Yeah, just jumping up to kick Nick Wayne in the head.
But yeah, Nick Wayne cannot afford to underestimate Kip Sabian. You know, yes, Kip is not a major player, but he's still a very, very good talent.
Yeah, he might not have been getting the opportunities or having much luck recently, but he is. I mean, everyone pretty much is a veteran in comparison to Nick Wayne.
Yeah, there's a reason Kip was hired in the first place. One of the first British wrestlers to be hired by AEW, along with Pac and Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah, one of the first wrestlers ever on an AEW programming.
In fact, I think he was in the opener, if I'm not mistaken, of the very first show.
Yes, the very first Dynamite.
So, you know, all the credit to Kip. Has been there since day one.
It's him and Guevara, I believe.
That sounds about right, to be honest. Early days. Spanish Fly!
From the massive Luchasaurus.
Well, Lucha is part of the name.
And even still, it's never expected.
Yeah, that's the thing with Luchasaurus. Yes, he is the biggest athlete here. So he's not going to be as top rope capable as, Kip Sabian, Nick Wayne, or Martin Kirby. But he still has that instinct. He still has the Lucha prowess.
Kick to the midsection, crumpled Luchasaurus. Tag made.
Tag to Wade.
The men in pink, now legal. Double suplex.
Nick Wayne dragging away. Beautiful dropkick. Christian's just watching on. Been very restrained.
Yeah, Christian, I think, trying to direct traffic a little, but Kirby getting the upper hand over Kill Switch, working on the legs, trying to ground the big man on the outside so he can't get involved. Now the sleeper's cinched in.
Yeah. Christian's gotta be trusting Nick Wayne here. You know, bit of tumultuous relationship with Luchasaurus.
Yeah, putting all of his faith in his son.
Surrogate son.
I don't think Christian Cage would appreciate you being so specific.
I don't think I can.
I mean, neither do I, but that's beside the point.
Like, as far as I'm done, I'll say this on record, I think Luchasaurus should absolutely chokeslam the hell out of Christian Cage and put him through the entrance ramp.
Genuinely surprised he hasn't done so already, yes.
Like, it's Lucha goddamn Saurus. He does not need Christian Cage. And I hope he realizes it.
High-low combination again.
Like, hell, didn't Christian Cage take the title? Luchasaurus won and paraded around as champion.
Yes, and then when Luchasaurus won a title shot for that championship, Christian forced him to give him that title shot.
It is absolutely ludicrous.
Like, everyone is pretty much just counting the day that Luchasaurus returns to us as himself.
It is absolutely I don't respect Christian Cage. First, he worms his way into the ears of a young talent like Nick Wayne, and then he treats Luchasaurus like some sort of pet iguana.
Yeah, he acts as if he has some sort of leverage over him.
I don't get it. Like, the patriarchy is very good. Don't get me wrong. I love Christian Cage as a wrestler, but as a man, he's a piece of shit. To quote himself. Beautiful Death Valley Driver. Well, modified.
Inverted Death Valley Driver.
Yeah, planting him on his stomach. Wayne gonna break it up though.
I can't remember which Harry Potter reference that was the name of that move.
I'm gonna go with it's the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, one of them's the Philosopher's Stone, one of them's the Deathly Hallows. I think the Deathly Hallows is the one off the ropes.
Yeah, I think Deathly Hallows is off the ropes. There's a neat defeat.
Some soul food for you.
The name of that move is just way better than it's any right to be.
Yes, yeah.
It's genuinely.
Yeah.
Signature move of Gail Kim.
Cooler than the move.
Signature move of Gail Kim and Xavier Woods.
Shin breaker. Kirby again going to the legs of Luchasaurus.
Not a terrible idea. Attack into Nick Wayne.
Arm drag.
Christian Cage just looking on.
Sabian in to go against Wayne. Big headbutt.
Yeah, Luchasaurus is not done with Kirby.
Big headbutt of his own. Shining Wizard, standing Shining Wizard, in fact, onto Nick Wayne.
Yeah, backdrop onto Kirby.
Both of Team Project Superbad is down.
A running swanton.
Bit of fighting back and forth for the suplex on that one. Nick getting the upper hand.
Yeah, Nick Wayne, we talked about lack of experience, but definitely got the momentum.
Roll up.
Luchasaurus stayed behind. Stood back.
Yeah, we were talking about that potential conflict that exists between Christian and Killswitch, and I think he's going to try and claim plausible deniability. I don't know if Christian Cage is going to accept it, but more importantly, Project Superbad getting the win.
Yeah, Christian seems very pissed. We'll have to see what comes of that, but Project Superbad managing to score a victory, pinning Nick Wayne. Christian is not going to be a very happy camper. That music can mean only one thing. Eddie Guerrero making his debut with China.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero having a good history of tag teaming in our various multiverses, winning our previous go-around as a tag tournament with a different partner, now bringing someone a bit closer to him to tag team with.
Indeed, China, Mamacita, as they refer to. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponent recently drafted to NXT, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows at the OC, aka the Good Brothers.
Yeah, Good Brothers. Luke Gallows, the Gallows pole, knocking out, taking DIY out of this tournament.
Yeah,
before it even began, really.
But I think they might want to attempt to do that again. No, would be very efficient against Eddie Guerrero. Carl Anderson and Eddie starting off, both men having a history with New Japan. Very historic tenure for Carl Anderson. Eddie Guerrero was part of a major faction in the 2000s in New Japan. I believe also played Black Tiger temporarily.
I think he was one of the Black Tigers, yes.
Yeah, I believe it was Black Tiger 1 or 2. I cannot remember which one.
I'm not sure. Then again, I can't even remember which one Rocky was. So.
Rocky was he was the anime one. He was Black Tiger W, I believe. Yes.
I think he was a proper Black Tiger.
No, Black Tiger W is a Black Tiger. It's just that it's Black Tiger that promoted the anime.
Yes, I know, but he's I'm pretty sure he was one of the actual numbered ones.
We'll never know. We'll have to double check at some point, but I'm
Like
sure we'll work it out.
the masks for the anime style one were like a lot different from all the normal masks, is what I meant. Like,
Yeah, you mean like the more traditional Black Tiger style.
yeah, it's like same with the regular tiger masks. The masks are a very different art style.
To be fair, Tiger Mask and W and Black Tiger W are pretty cool.
Yes,
Suplex onto Luke Gallows to make punch onto Carl Anderson.
China reminding everyone why she has always been considered a powerhouse.
And why she is a Hall of Famer as part of D-Generation X. You know, Gallows and Anderson having to face two Hall of Famers. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, the biggest advantage I think the Good Brothers have here is just their tenure as a tag team.
I don't even think you should say their tenure. Look at Gallows in general. Teamed up with CM Punk, teamed up with Mike Knox, teamed up with Aces and Eights. Um, he's had a lot of appearances with a lot of teams.
Yes, but there's something to be said specifically about like rapport with a certain partner, and that is something that is very much built off out of quite a long time tagging together, which Gallows and Anderson really have been.
It's maybe Gallows and Anderson could be motivated by Anderson's, and they quote, hot Japanese wife.
Yes, his hot Asian wife.
Wife, yes.
That he loves speaking a lot about his hot Asian wife.
I suppose technically Eddie Guerrero has a hot Latina heat, so or a hot mamacita, so perhaps some relation. Unwarranted, but still.
Sure.
Eddie Guerrero running knee to the stomach.
Chop misses wildly.
Also like a taunt, then a threat. Magic Killer.
Eddie were able to roll through.
Yeah, able to keep his momentum to go into the standing position.
Big back body drop.
Again, run against a taller man, not advisable.
High stack only gets it 2.
Eddie gets a hell of a slam to the mat.
Just scraping the bottom of his boots across Gallows' face.
Gallows is now on the outside. There's China.
Looking to do some damage, babe, but Gallows able to fight off.
Yeah,
of course.
China.
China with the Iron Claw.
It was the Attitude Era. It was a different time.
You gotta think the other advantage Eddie and China have is Eddie is very known for being very crafty of an individual.
Oh, hold on to that fourth. There's the second. Here's the third amigo.
3 best friends.
Not to be confused with the best friends.
Or the super best friends.
We're no longer the best friends. Poor Chucky T. Magic the second. You were saying another?
Another indeed.
There's another one.
Sequence of magic killers onto China, but China are unfazed.
A pedigree.
Yeah, shouting out to some of her other partners.
Yeah, Hunter's instinct there.
Lead on to Eddie. Eddie fighting back. China, still the legal competitor, tagging out.
Yeah, as soon as she said it.
Tags on both sides.
Assisted power bomb.
Gallows, though, freaking nature.
Looks like China didn't need assistance for the power bomb.
But, it's the extra damage.
It's the extra motivation.
That's just a little extra force into the mat.
Beautiful suplex there by Eddie, there's the frog splash. He's in the corner.
It's in the corner.
Anderson
Anderson not
becoming a
sure what-
vibrator. Best I got. I don't know how else you describe it, to be honest.
I mean, probably better than that.
I mean, I'm not wrong. Luke Gallows taking Eddie Guerrero back to his corner.
Gallows pole. That is what took out DIY.
Doesn't take out Eddie though. Nearly wins the match. Frog splash the second. Anderson distracted. Anderson was distracted.
Yeah, China keeping Anderson busy. Anderson didn't realize that the cover was happening.
Turned around just to see the free count. Eddie Guerrero is the ultimate opportunist and just proved it. Moving on with China to try and secure the tag titles. Congratulations, Latino Heat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we have a very special change to the proceedings.
Yes, we announced the main event of the evening originally as being an Iron Man match, but between having way too many people showing up and, well, our current Never Openweight champion wanting to put a bit of branding on this, so this is now the Rumble Badman Rumble.
Yes, the Rumble Badman Rumble.
With a lot of the biggest and questionably baddest
Fleets from around the cosmos. Very literally the cosmos in some cases.
Yes, as the Never Openweight Championship becomes more and more the Never Super Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, somehow, not really sure how it happened, but ladies and gentlemen, we are starting out with Braun Strowman, and if you couldn't tell from the entrance theme, it's not a test, but it is test.
It is not a test, it is the test.
It is the main test, if you will.
Definitive article test.
Yes, now, this is a Royal Rumble style of match, however, pinfall and submission are allowed. It's not just over the top rope.
So even more ways to eliminate your opponents.
Indeed, think of it as the old WCPW Rumble. I forgot what they called it.
I don't remember either. It might. I feel like I don't think it was just the. I think it was the name of the show, and I don't remember what the show it was.
It would make sense. Big Saito suplex there from Test.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Title card not updated. AJ Francis joining the Badman Rumble.
Well, who's hotter than AJ Francis? And his friend Steve.
Yes, his friend Steve. I think his friend Steve might be more over than he is.
Thankfully, AJ Francis will not need to go over the top rope. At least intentionally.
Yes. After all, he is banned from diving.
Yes, Joe Hendry did in fact play the guitar to prove it. Like, this is definitely a very interesting set of individuals. You know, you've got, I want to say, former Intercontinental Champion Test. You have Braun Strowman, former Universal Champion.
Former Universal Champion, former Tag Champion.
And you've got Top Dollar. Cheez It Champion. Oh, oh no.
Best they've ever had.
Oh no.
And, I mean, as far as we're aware, not a champion, but we don't exactly have full knowledge of undersea creature wrestling.
I believe this is from Southpaw. It is Sea Creature, brought to us by Mr. Macklemore. Sea Creature, definitely a rather terrifying force in the world of parody 80s wrestling. And in 2K22 as well.
I am sure of it, yes.
Yes, he is indeed Mr. Macklemore's, I don't want to say mercenary, because it feels weird to call a fish creature a mercenary, but you know.
His monster, if you will.
Yeah, his ace in the hole. Nakamura, of course, not allowed into the ringside area.
No seconds around loud in our rumbles here.
The AJ Styles is splashed with green.
So
No effect.
not quite close enough to be affected by the mist, but does get covered in it.
The monster is growling.
Yeah, I think the monster was just trying to choke out AJ Francis.
Now he is a monster, so that would add up. Clothesline there by AJ.
Another interesting thought about making this a rumble is the us in our universe got introduced to our current champion Shane Taylor with the very impressive run in our debuting rumble.
Indeed, so it just makes a little sense that he wanted to, adapt slightly the qualifiers.
Strowman had Francis in a head and arm triangle there. Francis able to fight out of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, latest member of the Don Callis family. It is Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, big powerhouse Will Hobbs.
Powerhouse definitely not as tall as some of the other competitors. Definitely got the strength to back it up, though.
Yeah, I feel like definitely one of those where it might not have the height, but it has more than enough strength to power up those that have more height and weight than he does.
Indeed, and it looks like early on Test is wanting a piece of Hobbs.
Wanting to test some of the younger blood.
Top Dollar getting choked.
I genuinely think the sea trick creature might be trying to kill AJ Francis.
Maybe the sea creature has something against the Cheez-It champion. Stops AJ Francis from dropping Strowman.
Our former competitor for the Loserweight division looking for furthering redemption after getting the immunity from it.
Indeed, Alex Kane was one of the, I want to say, smaller competitors I saw in line.
Yeah, I feel we were talking with Hobbs about not maybe matching up in size, but definitely matching up in power. And I think if anyone really surmises that, it would be Alex Kane.
Also, just an update, Hobbs is busted open. I have no idea how that happened.
I don't know, but I bet it's the sea creature's fault.
Test is on the outside.
It's on the outside. Referee not calling it an elimination, I don't think.
Indeed, looks like he went for the second, able to just dive through.
Yeah, able to weasel his way from not falling. That was definitely out from under the ropes. So Alex Kane staying in for now.
Yeah, no definitive over the tops. Nearly eliminated Strowman, does AJ Francis. Favor nearly returned. Test doing it though.
Yeah, dubious distinction. Braun Strowman having been the first eliminated.
Do-si-do of elimination attempts.
I have to have a feeling that the loserweight division might be keeping an eye on that one.
Or Cora Jade.
Yes, because Cora needed more big opponents.
Yes, Cora really needed Braun Strowman, right? Then again, if we sent Sea Creature down there, it'd probably be a murder, so... thank God?
Pump handle bomb into the cover, and a bear hug onto Alex Kane, both being gotten out of.
Yeah. There goes Sea Creature, nearly eliminated by Taz. Oh, God.
Okay, so apparently one monster wasn't enough for this rumble.
I hate to tell you this. This might not be the only monster.
Well, here comes the Yeti.
The Yeti! Oh, there goes Sea Creature.
The sea creature not having a chance to square off against the Yeti. I think that's probably the best for everybody.
Only one monster at a time, apparently. I'm going to be honest, I'm surprised that we had a locker room big enough for all of these athletes. Considering I'm pretty certain if we laid them all down, and measured them head to toe, it's at least the size of a skyscraper.
Yes, I'm glad that our locker room is basically just a magical portal to the multiverse, because I do not know where we would keep some of these people at times.
I'm also glad that we can adjust the height of the entrance.
Yes.
Because, I don't know if you noticed this, but they're really big. There goes Hobbs.
Yeah,
Farley! Not sure what Farley was thinking for a second there.
the rogue general coming in.
Farley was thinking about going down the other side of the ring. There goes Kane.
And Tess now being the only one in from the beginning.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, one of the first that was brought up when we were planning for this qualifying match.
Yes, he was one of the 3 initial men. He's going to be very unsatisfied with his number. There goes Tess, eliminated by Farley.
Which now makes AJ Francis the one who's been in here the longest.
That's kind of sad.
Apparently the Meat Planet division is counting dick energy.
Yes, big meat energy of some description for Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, former AEW World Heavyweight Champion, former MLW Tag Champion as well.
I want to say Hammerstone. I don't know that.
It was not with Hammerstone. It was with Richard Holiday.
I was say it was one or the other.
Yeah.
50-50.
What about just being a dick energy? I guess for Leo Rush.
Just like large ego. I think maybe even bigger than Ethan Page on Leo Rush.
Potentially, but Leo Rush has a lot of skill.
He does.
He's also very short compared to the Yeti. Oh God.
I mean, technically we cannot confirm their height and weight, so.
Where are they? We'll find out in a second, I guess.
That is for the referee to keep track of.
Not us. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't see the Invisible Man.
Drew McIntyre just slammed the Invisible Man, I believe.
I was not paying attention to where he was. There's the Invisible Man.
Yeah, no.
Oh God!
Another returning competitor to the Multiversal Pro Wrestling scene.
Yep. Nacho Libre and the Invisible Man. Welcome to wrestling, folks. Poison Rod on the top dollar. And yeah, I know it's AJ Francis, but rolls on the tongue better.
Honestly, does it matter? Does it make him any better?
Does it? No, it doesn't. It just means return. He's slams the Invisible Man. Matches you didn't know you needed. The Underboss. The Underboss has pinned the Invisible Man. Frog Splash onto Top Dollar.
Nacho showing why he is the pride of a specific town in Mexico.
Francis in the top and Invisible Man brawling on the outside.
I don't think either man went over the top rope, so.
They did not, but I mean, I couldn't see it anyway. I couldn't.
I believe the Yeti might have just been eliminated, but I'm not certain.
Nope, pretty certain he's fine.
Might have made it through the ropes.
Yeti magic, what can I say? Invisible Man and Top Dollar definitely going after one another.
This is the feud that everyone needed, AJ Francis and the Invisible Man.
There was the finisher from AJ Francis. Shame I don't remember what it's called.
Salt of the... Maxwell Jacob Friedman had the Salt of the Earth on the Yeti.
We may have an issue, though, if they insist on staying out of the ring for a prolonged period. Technically, they're not eliminated.
If they just keep fighting, then we'll count them as being eliminated.
We might have to if they're the final two. There goes the Yeti.
Yeti is out.
Invisible Man's back in the ring. Invisible Man is not in the ring.
Francis finally fighting his invisible demons.
There's a feud for the evening. The AJ Francis side will come to good old big bad luck Farley, MJF and Nacho Libre. 2 words I never thought I would say next to 3 words, technically.
Let's go and drop it to MJF. MJF rolling to the outside.
Bad luck suplex. There goes McIntyre, eliminated by Rush.
MJF was looking to do a Northern Lights onto Farley, and it did not go well.
Top dollar, not eliminating Rush. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Did Top Dollar just eliminate himself following him out?
No, I'm pretty certain Top Dollar went for the ropes to try and beat up Leo Rush.
Top Dollar was not done.
Yeah, just
pile driver onto MJF.
Just wait to see if there's any more entrants, ladies and gentlemen. Nacho survives.
Low blow.
Not Top's dollars.
Not his Cheez-Its.
Oh God!
Looking to open up a Shack food.
It's about to get raw.
As MJF gets thrown out by AJ Francis, who I'm pretty sure has the most eliminations and has definitely been in here the longest.
Yes, Shaquille O'Neal, ladies and gentlemen, former AEW wrestler, undefeated, by the way. Let's just make note of that.
He did a magic trick and vanished from the back of an ambulance, and we haven't seen him since.
He's still on sports. Hey, he's back!
Yes, after losing to All Ego last week, he's found another opportunity to try and make his way involved into this universe.
He heard it was a meat factory.
Yes, he does qualify for
that jurisdiction. Yeah, he qualifies. Shaq is a tall man.
Shaq is indeed tall.
Shaq is indeed a very tall man. And it's a return of the runner-up. It is Chris Renfrew. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Chris has decided violence is the solution. Bob went straight to Top Dollar. It went straight for Top Dollar. No hesitation. Back to the head.
Chris, you're the second of your original 3 for this qualification.
Top Dollar just being brought out the way of the elbow drop. Oh no, that's a moment.
We said that one of our qualifying factors for this was straight power, and I think Jordan Grace joining in now, prime example of just straight power.
Yeah, I mean, had an amazing, technical appearance or debut, I suppose you could word it, in the Royal Rumble. And later on, it is Impact's latest signing, Alexander Hammerstone, member of WTF Productions. Sorry, not WTF Productions, World Titan Federation Productions, my bad. I don't want Saint Laurent having a shouting contest with me.
I believe one of, if not the longest reigning MLW champion.
Not the longest reigning. Jacob Fatu holds that distinction, 2 years.
Yeah, yes. The amount I know about things.
He beat Jacob Fatu though, so. Yeah.
Yes, that much I did know.
But yes, we have Brian Cage. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Cage, formerly a member of the Mogul Embassy, turned his back on Swerve Strickland.
Yes, it is now the Cage of Agony.
Which is just that's too edgy of a name.
Yes, that was my thought as well. You see, when Cage isn't involved, it's still just the Gates of Agony. But when it's the 6-man, when it's the trios team, then it's the Cage of Agony.
Why not just call it the Cage Gates of Agony? Just ensemble it. I believe I heard someone get busted open.
I believe it was an eye-rig, actually. I'm not sure who it was.
I think it might have been Nacho. I don't know.
Nacho going for a cover on Shaq doesn't get it.
That would be a sentence.
does throw him out, though.
That would be a hell of an accomplishment for Nacho, eliminating undefeated Shaquille O'Neal.
Jordan Grace with Chris Renfrew and a bear hook. Back into sentences you never thought we'd see.
I mean, I've seen the Yeti and the Sea Monster. Do you really think I'm surprised by a bear hook? Renfrew threatened a baseball bat to the head of Grace.
I think I saw a Shaq with a chair for a second.
No, Nacho trying to Eddie Guerrero.
Nacho trying to Eddie Guerrero several different people, forgetting that there's no disqualifications in a Rumble.
You say this? I once had a match between Abyss and Dixie that was Monsters Ball, where Abyss lost via DQ.
Oh, I mean, that's just wrong.
No, that's Dixieland. We did. Top Dollar eliminated Grace.
Another elimination.
Yeah, I was going to make a reference to the TNA backstabbing there, but never mind. Yeah, where's Rich Swann when you need him? I'll drive onto Shaquille O'Neal. Renfrew nearly eliminated there. There goes Shaq!
Bye, Nacho.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's an accomplishment.
I think we had a clash of the Titus on Hammerstone.
We did, only a 1 on the World Titan Federation representative.
Elbow drop on a cage.
And
Nacho
another one. That's the
Backwards
signature
elbow drop.
one. That's the one he used to beat... I've forgotten the name. Excuse me for forgetting the name of a 2000s indie film. There goes... Oh, God! Oh, no!
I'll have this down, and here comes the biggest
But
buzzer
he's,
in the match.
but he's Godzilla threatening violence.
Got getting the iron claw.
Godzilla is here. Godzilla and the cheating champion.
Iska will not be happy that someone stole his claws.
Godzilla and the cheating champion teaming up to clothesline Hammerstone. That's a visual.
Nacho Libre and Brian Cage fight Chris Renfrew.
Body slap to Godzilla. There goes Hammerstone.
But yet
Again.
another elimination for Preston.
There's the atomic breath. Godzilla just irradiated Nacho.
Yeah, but he is not. They are not allowed to use the plasma beam in this case. But still,
Oh god, just what we need to fight Godzilla, the Russian bomber.
yeah,
Francis's reign of terror is over.
how do you fight Godzilla? Well, send a dragon might be a.
I
good
think-
solution.
I'm pretty certain Nacho just eliminated Francis. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Francis, not being Renfrew.
Might have the most eliminations of the match, but isn't winning.
In the most fitting thing I've ever seen, backdrop from Brian Cage onto Godzilla.
And speaking of people who it might surprise you qualify for the Meat Planet division,
Technically, he is a very tall man.
he is in fact quite tall.
He is indeed tall. Nearly as tall as Godzilla, if this is to be believed.
Godzilla has been scaled to fit in the ring.
I don't think that's even possible. There's the atomic breath onto Brian Cage.
I poke.
Oh no! Oh no! Run for your life, Hurricane! Don't get the ring!
Gregory Helms has still not learned his lesson, has he?
No, he has not. You think that after being eliminated by Triple H and Steve Austin in the 90s,
Just
that perhaps he'd have a clue.
Times he has tried to chokeslam people 3 times his size.
I know he's gonna try chokeslam Godzilla. Misses the frog splash entirely. Don't even know who he was going for, to be
God,
honest.
speaking of people who need to get a grip, Andrew Everett believes he is 7 foot tall.
And just said Godzilla from Papa Shango. The world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. This is wrestling. Hurricane on the outside, went for the middle.
Yes, Andrew Everett believing he is a descendant from Andre the Giant, believing he is 7 foot tall.
Standing next to Godzilla might elaborate that he is not, indeed, 7 foot tall.
Guillotine leg drop misses the crowd.
Yes. What happens if Godzilla wins?
I guess God.
Do we have to evacuate Tokyo again? Only a one on Hurricane. Godzilla pinning him.
Taylor. Like, that is the rules here.
There is a... That's a 540.
Giant 450.
540? 540? Definitely... What the flying? How was that suplex onto Nacho?
It's like a super, like, high-angle sleeper suplex.
Godzilla's got the graps.
Godzilla having more technical prowess than we give him credit for.
I mean, would you have expected it? No. Godzilla and Hurricane tangling. There's a rivalry you didn't think you needed. I have had word King Kong is not here.
The old rivalry will not be renewed tonight.
Yeah, not tonight.
Renfrew with a couple of eliminations so far.
Yeah, most eliminations in the current field. What the hell was that kick from Godzilla?
Poison Rama and Papa Shango.
He
Godzilla and Hurricane now teaming up against Andrew Everett.
Godzilla forward rolled into a mule kick onto Brain Cage. There, that was amazing. Godzilla's got some flexibility. Oh no!
Stalling German onto Ilya Dragunov with the bridge.
And the into oh no, oh no! STO close. STO Russian.
Godzilla.
The Russian STO combo on with Godzilla.
Stalling vertical suplex onto Dragunov and then gets leg drop from back at Pashango.
Hurricane, you just saw him European uppercut Godzilla. Andrew Everett suplexing Godzilla.
Maybe
Godzilla violence with the fork.
Has brought a fork because the Iron Glory brought in wasn't enough.
Yes, this would mean Godzilla's brought more weapons into the ring than Chris Renfrew.
I know, I think Chris Renfrew brought the light tube in as well.
Oh, did he? I forgot there was a light tube. Where did the other baseball bat come from?
Yeah, there are two barbed baseball bats. We have completely lost control of this one.
Oh no! The Renfrew special!
Taylor's got the fork again.
There goes, I forgot who it was. Sorry, Nacho.
Nacho's out.
There's the mule kick again.
Getting away.
Oh no! Meat on the table, boys.
Someone's looking for some food.
He's hungry. There's a fork in the ring.
We've had the cheesy champion, now the Ruffles champion.
Everett eliminates Hurricane.
Just showing that Everett is in fact the bigger man.
There goes Dragunov. Yeah, apparently Russian bomber doesn't matter. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! You can feel the earthquake from Tokyo. God damn! Yeah, Rhea Ripley style pin on Everett.
Everett able to get out.
There's something for the YouTube shorts. Freaking Godzilla getting powerbombed from top rope. Holy Christ! Godzilla's brought much excitement to my life. I'm happy. Hurricane Rana onto Godzilla. Very dangerous when your opponent has a row of razor sharp teeth and atomic breath to put your junk in his face, but you know.
Interesting choice, but
it's a choice. Yep. All we need is the Bronco Buster, the Holy Trinity. Godzilla saying no to Everett. Just no. Murderhawk joining a very eclectic field.
Proves that everyone dies, even God.
Even God. Braggadzilla. Ladies and gentlemen, when we said it scales, we weren't kidding. That locker room is a crazy room.
And a super kick.
Hurricane Rana pinfall onto Godzilla. Oh great, the worm!
No, not the worm, the caterpillar.
There's that mule kick again for God's sake. I am drop
Standing
kick.
drop kick to Archie.
I don't know if when I'd say this, I need more Godzilla wrestling matches. He's a technical wizard.
Kaiju Pro is a real thing.
I know, I need to watch more of it.
Featured on the last Mystery Wrestling.
Yeah, Godzilla, you know.
Up onto Zilla. Andrew Everett looking for it again.
From my knowledge, Godzilla was dealing with Michael Dave, who dives. Here comes John Klinger.
Yeah, in memoriam, Bad Bones, John Klinger.
Yeah, in memoriam, drawing a very high entry, number 28. Otis just got murdered and just recovered. Godzilla just forked Papa Shango.
And still holding the weapon.
How big is that fork?
How big is that fork? That is a
Oh, not again!
Oh, God,
no,
no.
Godzilla! Oh no! Tombstone!
Tombstone, right?
Holy shit! It's a freak out! There goes Brian Cage. Nice to see you. I'm floored. I don't have any explanation.
Have to, deal with the reality that Godzilla might win this match.
Yeah, I had to deal with the reality. That's been the most fun moment in this match, seeing Godzilla Tombstone the crap out of Brian Cage.
Andrew Everett getting 2 against Otis. Stalling vertical suplex onto Godzilla from Papa Shango. Mandible claw to Otis.
With some really goddamn sharp claws.
Just
and a headbutt.
Claw, really.
Yeah, just a claw. Mandible rip your face apart. And you ever crossbody?
You never see a bigger crossbody in your life.
Yes, especially from a man who's 7 foot. Godzilla just trying to kill somebody.
I did see an explosion.
I didn't see breath of fire. I guess there is no rule that we could possibly enforce against a kaiju.
Yeah, I think the only limiting factor being plasma probably should have maybe thought of doing more than that.
Yeah, we basically let a nuke come into the ring. That's what the director calls him. That's what I'm saying. Shin kick onto Godzilla to worm his way away. We have lost Archer. And not Godzilla. Godzilla recovering. Attempt number 2. Godzilla recovering again.
I think Otis just got eliminated.
Papa Shango has eliminated Godzilla and wants to fight even more.
Yokozuna now coming in the match to become the new biggest man, just by extension of Godzilla being thrown out.
There's the 630. Yeah.
A lot of rotation on it, whatever. Goes for the cover.
Yes, one more entrant left to come into the ring. It could literally be anybody at this point. We've had the King of the Bloody Monsters show up. We had a sea creature, the Yeti, a sumo wrestler.
That's your limitations quite intentionally off the roof.
Yeah. A superhero.
No, what this Rumble needed was a Scottish lass.
Clearly. It's the only thing we were missing.
Clearly.
Yeah, what else do you bring to the person who brings Godzilla? You bring Piper Niven.
Bring a Viper.
Yep, reptile, vipers, same family really. Punch to the gut of Shango. One of these 5 people will challenge Shane Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, correction, one of the 4.
One of the 4. Sorry, Bad Bones.
It may be in memoriam, but it's not in contention.
Papa Shango ducked the line for Everett and returned in kind.
Pinfall, only a 1 on Piper.
We've ended up with quite a range of experiences, abilities, and techniques in the ring. Yeah,
and only one of them is a voodoo person.
Yeah, we we got voodoo magic, sumo excellence.
We've got Scottish beatdown, and we've got whatever ever it is.
7 foot of the spinning back heel kick.
Yeah, 7 foot, 450 pounds of back kick. Everett could win this. To be fair, 2 eliminations so far.
Counted out.
My money's on Papa Shango. I mean, how'd you eliminate a man who eliminated Godzilla?
Shango, I believe, has been in here the longest. Shooting star press.
And
gets stomped by Piper.
Yeah, I think Everett might have actually hit his head a little. Definitely didn't seem like got all of the landing.
Dueling pose between Shango and Niven.
And carries the momentum.
Big double suplex and Yokozuna, snap now onto Piper.
Shango nearly eliminated, stays in it. Everett.
There goes Everett.
ASP will not be seeing the title go to Mount Everett.
The giant family, the giant family not winning the title this time.
They even think they're called the Giant Family, but hey.
Well, it's Andre the Giant. What do you think his last name is?
Duh.
No, that would be his middle name. It's like Mr. T. The dot is the middle name.
Oh, I thought they reversed it, so it's Andre Giant, though.
But that would be strange.
That would be. Welcome to
but
France.
He is French, so.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to France. Yokozuna now understands what it feels like to be thrown over the top.
We are left with a very interesting final too. Shango and Piper Niven. Piper holding on.
I was about to say, you might talk too soon.
And again.
Relentless.
How many times will it take?
At least 4.
Piper's still holding on.
Maybe 5.
Maybe
I don't know. Maybe 6. 6, apparently.
6 tries, no success.
7.
They got 7 times the show, so you needed to do something else first.
You needed the back club. Ladies and gentlemen,
then...
Papa Shango. Just Papa Shango.
I'm not sure if he's realized he's won yet.
Nope, he's just there, Piper. Someone needs to tell him he's won.
Piper, maybe we're just concerned because Piper hasn't actually moved yet.
Yeah, Piper's just kind of lying there.
Like, she's definitely breathing, but...
Yeah, she's definitely breathing. Papa Shango's just staring at Piper. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you didn't read any of that wrong. Godzilla is in that list. But the winner, and I want to stress this, you're not reading this wrong. You may think you are, but you're not. Papa Shango is moving on to face Shane Taylor for the Never Openweight Championship. What a world we live in.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all of us for having witnessed that match.
Godzilla can do a tombstone. That's all we're saying.
An avalanche tombstone at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been another show. Bit of a short one, but with the debut of, and I quote, a real-life actual kaiju, sometimes it doesn't get any bigger than that.
No, I think we might not have had as many matches as some of our previous shows, but I think the matches in size and scale in multiple directions and on multiple metrics, I think more than make up for it.
Indeed, and we have the first qualifiers through advancing to try and get the tag titles in Latino Heat and Mamacita, as well as Project Superbad. Gotta think Christian Cage definitely still very disappointed about that. I've heard he's been shouting backstage at Luchasaurus. Not sure what will come of that. And of course, we have to give credit where it's due. Papa Shango, of all people, is moving on to face Shane Taylor.
Yeah, we'll have to see when that match happens. We'll have more of the tag division next week, as well as probably the return of the Who's Here belt, and maybe there is some loserweight challenges to come.
And if it's what I fear the multiverse is planning for it, poor Cora Jade. Poor Cora Jade.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, it might be even worse than we think.
I mean, there was a lot of losers in the Rumble. So it could be any single one of them.
There has been a lot of losers in the Rumble. There's been a lot of significant losers in the past few weeks. So
the odds are it's going to be a challenge for Cora, still trying to lose the title. Bear in mind, still the inaugural champion. Really
yes.
a rough start to her run in the division. But only time will tell. You'll have to tune in next week and we'll have to see if Cora Jade will, lose the title. Who will move through to the tag team championships? And more importantly, will Shane Taylor be able to shake off the voodoo?
Yeah, all in this and more to come in Multiversal Pro Wrestling. So do subscribe, do stick around. We are trying to make this regularly weekly.
Well,
as
semi.
Possible, at least.
Indeed, we're going to try and make it back next Monday. But for now, this is Mr. Egg with my co-host Alex, wishing you a wonderful day.
It's alright.
Take care.